If you think the Toyota RAV4 is still the untouchable king of compact SUVs, you might want to hold that thought because the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander just pulled up and completely changed the conversation. This isn't just another refresh. This is Mitsubishi stepping up with bold styling, real premium touches, and family-friendly practicality that makes some rivals start to look a little too safe. Today on the Car Review Hub, we're breaking down exactly why the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander could be the smarter pick over heavy hitters like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and even the Nissan Rogue. Let's start at the backside of the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander, because first impressions don't always begin at the front. Walk up from behind and you'll immediately notice how wide and planted this SUV looks. The sharp LED taillights stretch inward toward the center, visually expanding the rear and giving it a confident stance. It feels modern, clean, and upscale, almost like something you'd expect from a more expensive European SUV. The tailgate design is nicely sculpted without being overly busy, and the lower loading height makes everyday tasks like sliding in groceries, sports gear, or luggage easy and practical. The rear bumper is smooth and well integrated, avoiding the fake vents and overstyled elements you see on some competitors. Everything back here feels intentional and mature. If you parked this next to a RAV4, which rear design do you think looks more premium and future-ready? Let me know what you'd pick. Now moving over to the left side of the Outlander, and this is where proportions really matter. The 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander has a long wheelbase and squared-off body shape that instantly gives it that true SUV presence. Doesn't look overly rounded or soft. Instead, it has structure, strength, confidence. The character lines running along the doors add just enough visual depth without making it look cluttered. The slightly flared wheel arches give it a subtle, rugged vibe, especially when paired with the available large alloy wheels. It's the kind of SUV that looks just as comfortable pulling up to a business meeting as it does heading out on a weekend road trip, and that floating roof effect. It adds a premium design touch that wouldn't look out of place on a luxury brand. Compared to the Honda CR-V, which leans more conservative, the Outlander feels like it took a design risk and it paid off. Now, let's shift to the right side, because consistency in design matters. Some SUVs look great from one angle and forgettable from another. The Outlander keeps its strong visual identity all the way around. The clean surfacing, balanced proportions, and confident ride height make it look solid and planted on the road. This isn't a tiny crossover trying to pretend it's big. It actually looks substantial. And here's a question for you. Do you prefer SUVs that look rugged and bold, or sleek and subtle? The Outlander seems to sit right in the sweet spot between both. It's not overly aggressive like some off-road focused trims from competitors, but it's definitely not boring either. Alright, let's step inside, because this is where the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander really starts separating itself from the pack. Open the door, and you're greeted by an interior that feels surprisingly upscale for this segment. Soft-touch materials cover most of the dashboard and door panels, and the layout is clean and thoughtfully arranged. There's a strong sense of quality here, something that honestly makes the Toyota RAV4's cabin feel a bit dated in comparison. Front and center, you get a large infotainment touchscreen that's responsive and easy to navigate. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available, which means no more messy cables cluttering your center console. Right behind the steering wheel sits a fully digital instrument cluster, giving you customizable driving information in a crisp, modern display. Now, let's talk comfort. The seats in the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander are wide, supportive, and clearly designed for long drives. Higher trims step things up with leather upholstery, power adjustments, heating, and even massage functions. Yes. Massage functions in a compact SUV. That's something you rarely see at this price point. Imagine sitting in traffic after a long day, letting your seat handle the stress for you. Rear passengers aren't forgotten either. There's generous legroom, and the cabin feels airy thanks to smart design and good window placement. But here's the big advantage over many rivals: the available third row. While it's best suited for kids or shorter trips, having that extra row can be a game changer for families. How many compact SUVs in this class give you that flexibility? It's not many. So if you had to choose, would you take slightly more cargo, space, or the flexibility of a third row for occasional passengers? That's a real-world decision families face. Technology is another area where the Outlander punches above its weight. Depending on the trim, you can get a premium Bose sound. A system that fills the cabin with rich, immersive audio. There's wireless phone charging, tri-zone climate control, so everyone stays comfortable. And even a head-up display projecting key info onto the windshield. Safety is also a major focus. Mitsubishi includes advanced driver assistance features, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and rear cross-traffic alert. Many of these features come standard or at a more accessible price compared to similarly equipped versions of the RAV4 or CR-V. For families, that added peace of mind is huge. Now let's talk about what's under the hood of the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander. This SUV is built for real-world driving. The powertrain delivers smooth and confident acceleration, making daily commuting, city traffic, and highway merging feel effortless. It's not about being the fastest in the class. It's about being refined and predictable, which honestly matters more for most buyers. The suspension tuning leans toward comfort, soaking up bumps and rough pavement with impressive composure. Compared to some competitors that feel a bit stiff or noisy over uneven roads, the Outlander feels calm and controlled. It's the kind of SUV you'd happily take on a long road trip without feeling worn out afterward. Fuel efficiency remains competitive in the segment, keeping running costs reasonable. And for buyers who want to go even further, electrified options offer a compelling blend of performance and efficiency. Add in available all-wheel drive, and you've got year-round capability, rain, snow, or light off-road trails. Let's talk price, because value is where things get really interesting. The 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander is positioned competitively against the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Nissan Rogue. But when you start comparing features, especially interior quality, tech, and that available third row, the Outlander often feels like you're getting more for your money, instead of paying extra for packages to unlock premium features. Many trims of the Outlander bundle desirable equipment more affordably. That makes it appealing for buyers who want near-luxury touches without jumping into luxury brand pricing. So here's the big question. Has the Toyota RAV4 been the default choice for too long? The 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander proves that playing it safe isn't always the smartest move. With bold design, upscale interior materials, advanced tech, flexible seating, and competitive pricing, it challenges the idea that the segment leader is automatically the best choice. At the end of the day, if you value modern styling, premium, comfort, and practical versatility, the Outlander deserves a serious look. It's not just trying to compete, it's trying to reset expectations. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you choose the 2026 Mitsubishi Outlander over the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, or Nissan Rogue? What matters most to you in a compact SUV design, tech, reliability, or price? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's start a conversation. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Car Review Hub, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest reviews and comparisons. Your support helps us bring you more detailed, honest breakdowns just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.